Hi, my name is Harry Gibson and I'm a mechanical engineer at Beca.
My name is Samsoni Sipo. I'm an electrical engineering student at Auckland University.
Cool.
Oh yeah, we just met at the bowling event.
I don't think you knew how to bowl.
Oh no, did he know how to hold the ball?
Yeah, so I showed Sam how to hold the bowling ball. We ended up actually smashing all the other teams, so it was really, quite a cool way to meet.
Oh, for me, I just looked at it as like a good opportunity to like learn about professionalism and also like to brush up on my CV skills.
Yeah, I mean, for me, engineering's all about kind of giving back to a community and helping and mentoring. Sammy, I found that our motivations, while we might come from very different backgrounds, our motivations are aligned completely.
At the end of the day, like we're both looking to give back to our respective communities, even though we come from like different backgrounds, but like I feel like there's like a lot of similarities between our motivations, and that's why we gel pretty well. Oh yeah, for me I was pretty shy at first, like didn't really know how to go about talking, and then like Harry just hits me up on LinkedIn, and like just starts a conversation off it. And like when I see him at the bowling, like he's pretty easy to talk to. Like I felt comfortable pretty quickly, which isn't really that normal. But like yeah, but like when I found out where he came from and like his motivations, that's when I was like, oh, so this guy's kind of like me. And like for me, like that kind of made me feel like maybe I can do what he does, And quite inspirational, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we kind of broke down that awkward professional barrier quite quickly. When I came up to Sam and I was just like, "Oh, sup, bro? Like, how you doing?" And I mean, when we catch up, what do we talk about? PlayStation games, music, food. I mean, it's just like, yeah, we're just mates basically. So, yeah.
Oh, for me, like I think I've just learned like what my motivation really is in engineering. Because like last year, I kind of lost that motivation to like keep going. But like, I guess being paired up with Harry and like seeing where like what his motivations are, it kind of inspired me to like keep going, and it just kind of like recentered my focus a bit.
Opportunity to help bring out some of the soft skills, interviewing, CVs, to really, I guess, empower him to be in good shape when he finishes his studies and joins the workforce. So.
G'day, I'm Ash Cooper. I'm a geotechnical engineer here at Beca. At university, I was part of SPIES and things like that, but I didn't really engage a lot with the program. I didn't really grasp the opportunity to have a mentor-mentee relationship with some of the older students. So being offered a second chance at the mentor end, I was more keen to get involved and just sort of what I could offer the students and sort of make them a bit more aware as well that, hey, you can actually get a lot from these other people. I'm a very strong believer in bridging that gap really early, like whether it be at work or outside of work. It just makes life so much easier if you find some common ground that you can kind of bond over and then move forward with. That's when from there you kind of inherently build a bit of trust with one another, and then you can kind of slowly filter down to the nitty-gritty of what you really want to talk about. And then we got into what we wanted to get out of the relationship, both myself and my mentee as well, and I got a lot of satisfaction out of it, because we sort of made plans and okay, this is where we want to be, and then go backwards, how do we get there? So we just had hints and tips and trick sessions and things like that. So then we backwards planned our study programs, and even the wider thing, my mentee, he got elected onto the board of SPIES, and that was one of the goals that he set when we were together, seeing the results in the end of getting the good grades and getting on the board and things like that, and actually achieving the goals. That was really, really satisfying.
So Ash was my mentor, and he's the Steve's mentor this year. And so at the start of it, I was a bit iffy on what it was all about, and then we first met, and then I was like, oh man, this dude's cool. And just like every couple of weeks that we'd meet, I just ask him questions, and he'd just give me like really good feedback, and I really appreciated it. And then throughout the year, as the year went on, we got closer, and then just like, oh, let's go have a beer every now and then, because he's quite of a big believer in just following your dreams, and it sort of rubbed off on me, and I was really fortunate to have him as a mentor. that we are actually friends now, and that's what I really appreciate from the mentorship. So yeah.
Yeah.